Derek is so excited to talk about the EPCOT International Festival of Food. I don't even know what I was calling it there. Food and Wine Festival. That thing. He's so excited about it. He put on Spaceship Earth. Look at that.
I did.
That's Spaceship Derek.
Someone needs to go back in time to see how many cold openings I've talked about Derek's shirt or just shirts in general. We've got Derek. He is pumped for Food and Wine Festival. Amy is over here forgetting that we were going to talk about Food and Wine Festival tonight. She has not done any of her homework. And the most hilarious part of all of this is the fact that only me and Jeff Haslam know that we're not even talking about Food and Wine Festival. This is Jeff's random questions, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the DVC show.
What? Are you serious?
I'm pretty excited about this.
Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of the DVC show. I'm your host, Paul Krieger, joined as always by my lovely wife, Amy Krieger.
I was trying really hard to look things up right before the show.
We've got John Sakari, Big Fat Panda.
Welcome home, everyone.
The only person that I feel is going to be mad about this, which is Derek DeBoer, because he was fully prepped, fully planning for all of this. And then our one, the only honorable Jeff Haslam, who will be running us through this lovely journey tonight. I'm sorry, everyone, but I did do a last-minute pivot because I realized when we were kind of doing all this, I was like framing out what the next month looks like, and I was like, this show will not be out until after Food and Wine starts, after we probably have been to Food and Wine. And so I pulled a little audible, talked to good old Jeff Haslam, and I said, hey, you got some random questions? Because everyone absolutely loved Amy's random questions. Yes, I'm not sure that Amy loved the thumbnail, but
not at all.
Let me just tell you, people really enjoyed that show.
How much time did you give Jeff, there's your thumbnail, to come up with these?
The whole day. We made this plan, what, like 9 to 10 in the morning?
9 o'clock, something, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it was early this morning. And I was...
much time.
Oh, no,
all right.
He said he had a list already from his mind from our last episode. So,
all right,
Derek, just tell us something that you really excited about for Food and Wine so that we can just get that out of your system.
I was, yeah. Let me get it up, please. Again, I changed clothes for this, so I need to make sure. Oh, and of course,
now that clothes for everything.
Now that you guys said we're not doing it anymore, you're going to have to edit it because I just deleted my whole entire list that I had because once you said you're changing it,
now I moved it straight to the trash can.
Oh, I can't find the damn list.
Have you ever seen the meme of the old guy that drags the computer to the recycle bin? That's exactly what I think we just witnessed in real time.
100%.
Whatever. Just ask your questions, Jeff. Just get on.
Oh boy. I thought it was good that I was leaving this show for last tonight because I was like, well, we're not going to want to talk about food. But now I'm pretty sure Panda's excited. He was not here for Amy's random questions. So.
Listen, Jeff can talk about dead ladies of the evening under the bed. I'm excited for whatever's coming out of his mouth.
We're not going to get that risque, I promise. But I think they're good. I mean, it was a little bit last minute notice, and despite what Paul said, I didn't have a list in my head. In fact, I listened to Amy's list this morning to make sure I didn't do it like a repeat because we can't have that. But these are obscure, but I think fun. So we'll see.
If you go back to that other show that we recently recorded, you'll remember that Derek said he doesn't like it when we plan stuff. So as angry as he seems right now, he's super happy on the inside. So
I predict this is a very popular show. Watch.
We'll see.
Well, hey, if you are watching, please show some love for our sponsors over at Keyholder Vacations in the world of DVC. DVC Resale Market, where you can buy and sell a Disney Vacation Club contract. Monera Financial, who will assist in financing that DVC resale contract purchase. The DVC Rental Store, where you can try before you buy, rent some points, or rent out your own points for some extra cash in your pocket. And Unlocked Magic, unlockedmagic.com/DVC fan. Can save you a bunch on your Walt Disney World or Universal tickets, as well as specialty party tickets, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, Not So Scary Halloween Party, all of that kind of fun stuff. So thank you for the love and support that you show for our sponsors already. And Jeff, I turn this shenanigans over to you with your question.
Well, this is like the blind leading the blind here a little bit, but let's dive in. Let's go something easy. We'll keep it Disney Vacation Club related. All right, let's do this. What change would you like to see Disney Vacation Club do on the next iteration of hard goods refurbishments?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a deep one.
I know.
And we do talk about refurbishments so much. Like it's
I don't know. I think I found my list with the fry basket and a couple of IPAs. Oh, that one looked good. Anyway, sorry, Jeff. What was your question?
My question was, what change would you like to see Disney Vacation Club make on the next hard goods refurbishment? Panda.
I think this is hard goods. I want a
Okay.
Keurig in every room. Is that hard goods, Keurig?
Keurig, they've kind of been bouncing back and forth
Either
on.
way.
So
You did
Yeah,
both.
I need to bring my pod so I know it's going to work, and I don't want to be surprised. Maybe there's a Keurig, maybe there's not. Just Keurig across the board. Let me be happy. I'll be happy.
Okay. I've
Eric,
got
what
one.
about you?
Oh, let Derek.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's a hard good, but it's one that I've been talking about forever. It's probably not a hard good, but they got to redo the boardwalk pool, the main pool at the boardwalk. It's probably not a hard good refurb, but they need to redo that pool. That pool has not changed in like 30 years. They just have to do so much more with it. It could be so much better. So my choice is
I feel like they took out the clown and replaced it with the Keister coaster.
do you want
That's
that to come back? Is that what you're asking for? The clown to
I would
return?
love the clown to come back because it had personality. Like, yeah, some people were freaked and it's nightmare fuel, but for other people,
Most.
it added personality to that area. And that pool, as big as it is, it's just blah. Like, especially, there's no zero entry. The kids' pool area, don't get me started on that, 6-inch, it's like a toilet. It's just like nothing. The kids' pool is...
You spend a lot of time over there?
No, it's got some old like ceramic elephant that like piddles water like from its nose, and it like goes into the tiny little
Piddles.
mating.
It
But by
just
the kids'
piddles.
area-
I love that.
That area just needs to be, for a resort as awesome as the boardwalk is. They need. I don't mind if you keep every coffee maker. Sorry, Panda. Just redo the pool area. It needs to be redone.
And Derek, just for the fun of it all night, I'm just going to pair your answers with a dish that you had on your list. So you said the fry basket. You like that fry flight over at
Yes,
Epcot?
we love the flight. Thank
That's
you.
that's a good dish. It's ever since it first came on the menu recently, like what 4 or 5 years ago. It's a go-to for sure. Good
Slam dunk.
portions, good price, good pairs well with a beer.
Walkable, like easy to hold in your hand. So
Are
it's
we
not like
still on these fries?
Yeah. It's the only one he remembers from the list that he deleted.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's where we're at so far.
Okay, I want an overhaul of balconies. So I want Disney to get out there. I want them to uncover like the 10 years of grime that are sitting on some of those balconies. Beach Club, I'm looking at you, couple other ones, and like put down like a nice like a tile floor or something, and then sweep it every day so it doesn't get grimy. Because some of those balconies,
D-Spider.
they don't like redo them even when they do a refurb. You know what I mean? The balcony will be exactly the same. They need to get out there and de-grime it.
De-griming
And
the balconies.
change
And
the patio
D-Spider.
furniture too. Some of those resorts, that patio furniture, especially the resorts where it's like 500-pound chairs, like they're just these big, giant, heavy
Yeah.
steel, awful chairs. Polly has nice balcony chairs.
Polly is
I'm
the
in
best. Yes, I agree.
100%.
Yeah,
Good
their
answer.
refurb did a good job there. Mine is like functional meets. I think it will help these refurbishments hold up more. When you come down here on vacation in a Disney Vacation Club room, deluxe studio, a lot of people shove 4 to 5 people in there. You walk into that room, there is one luggage rack in the closet.
Yeah.
Have at least 3 of those in the closet, or start to build in, and they've done this in a couple locations, but build in space where you could open that luggage up. Because some people are unpackers, but some people live out of that suitcase. And you're normally having people ask the question, where am I going to put this suitcase? And if they have to ask that question, they're probably going to put that suitcase someplace that they shouldn't be putting that suitcase, and it's going to cause some wear and tear to that room. So I think if you answer that question, or at least just invest in some more of those luggage racks that you have in the closet, and have at least maybe 2 or 3 in each room, you're going to probably cut down on some general wear and tear to those rooms, and also give us some more places for our luggage. But we're not unpackers, so I guess, I don't know. I'm not.
We do
Even
on
if-
cruise
even if it's
ships
like
if
a
you
week.
have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it depends on the time. Like if you're somewhere for 5 days, would you unpack? I would.
Depends.
2 days now.
Yeah. If it's longer than a weekend, I'm putting stuff in drawers.
That's me.
always-
Longer than 2 nights.
You guys are nuts. You always put stuff in drawers. Always.
Even if it's 2 nights, you would?
Yes, John. I don't care if it's for like 4 hours. I'm going to take the stuff out of the suitcase, put it into a drawer. I want to feel like I'm on vacation. I want to feel, because if I have to stare at my suitcase the whole entire time, I feel like, oh yeah, that's right. We got to leave, blah, blah, blah. So it's a mental thing.
That's why I've been miserable for the past 20 years.
No.
I've been miserable.
That tracks. For me, I want an electrical redo. Every room. I want the light switch
Oh.
to function the light that it should. I want actual outlets that function with USB situations. And I want a TV that's like from the 21st century, like that I can stream not only Disney Plus. Disney Plus should be automatic in every room, first of all. There's
Thank
no
you.
reason that they shouldn't be given that for free because it's the best advertisement there is. Because you're not going to be able to get through all 3 seasons of The Mandalorian on your weekend stay at DVC. But if you start it, you're going to want to finish it when you get home. But Netflix, Hulu, HBO, I should be able to get all of that. So that's my refurb. Derek, I want to go to you first with this next one, and then we'll go around the room after that. But I know you loathe Disney's Hollywood Studios. Like, I know
Correct.
you loathe.
Right.
I want you to add a land to Hollywood Studios that would make you rethink hating it quite so much.
Oh man, that's a tough one. That's a hard one. So I think that it would have been a better fit, and I think we've talked about this, Jeff, on other shows, that why Villains Land is going in near Frontierland and the Magic Kingdom. I just think they should have just put a whole Villains Land, put it all at the studio. So that would have been my first choice. But in terms of a whole other land, you're probably talking then like a whole other IP. I think that there's, some maybe not enough love. I mean, I'd love to say Wall-E, but I don't know how much of a land you could quote unquote make of it. So I think maybe, I think Inside Out, like, to me is very underrepresented in the parks, that I think there's only a meet and greet where you can like go see that sad lady and like, that's all there is. Like, that's it. like I feel like that movie was so good and so creative that there has to be something to do with Inside Out. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. I mean, I still wouldn't go to the park, but I mean, at least.
Paul, what about you?
The problem at Hollywood Studios is that it's a hodgepodge already. So I feel like
just keep that up.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, you just double down on it for the most part. And
That's exactly why I picked Hollywood Studios, is because you could really fit anything in there.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So I think the thing that they're developing in other places internationally that would be the easiest win is a Frozen Land. It is, again, of all things, maybe a little out of place, but I feel like it would get more people over there and get more people excited about being there, and spend more time in that park, because I still would argue that Hollywood Studios is a half-day park, even though they've done a lot of recent expansions to it. I am pumped for Monsters, Inc., but you could argue again, like, is it a capacity growth? I guess it is with the door coaster. It is a little bit of a capacity grower, but it's not like humongous because we took away some stuff at the same time. So adding an entire new dedicated land to that park, I think Frozen would be an obvious IP that would be a win. But I hate also just, can my answer also be something new? Something that goes back to the original days of Imagineering, where we took a risk on some. They'll never do it, so don't waste my breath over it. But
Panda, what about you?
I'm thinking of what they could add. I would love something Coco. I would love like the Magnolia Bridge that they go over and seeing the pinata flying animals or something. But some Coco area with a ride, that would make me enjoy it more.
Okay. Amy Krieger.
All right. So if you had asked me this before the Monsters Inc., that would have been my answer. I'd wanted Monsters Inc. for a long time. One thing that I think is missing a lot from the Disney World parks that we have some of in California is Big Hero 6. We have San Francisco, right? That's like the dining area now of DCA, but we don't have any real like Big Hero 6 like land ride. I love Baymax, so I've always really liked that movie. So I'd like to see more of that.
Oh, can I have a third too?
Yeah,
No,
sure. It's your show. We just work here.
Bluey.
That's not Disney.
No, but they're licensing it.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A nice kitty land for Bluey is a solid choice. I had that on my list.
Yeah.
I'm
My nieces
changing
are
mine.
obsessed.
Derek's changing.
I changed
yours.
mine. I'm totally changing mine because I want an actual Star Wars land on the movies that people know and the movies that people love. So I would love something like not some mystical little place in between where pirates go and land and characters you don't know and they're trying to wedge them in somewhere. I'm talking about get me like Hoth, get me,
Tatooine.
Tatooine, Yoda's house, all that crap. Just give me that so I can walk in and maybe see the characters that I love Star Wars for. Like, I don't want to see random people where I'm like, who is that again? Oh, that's so-and-so. She's in, one of the 16 novels that came after this movie or whatever. No one cares. Just give us the real Star Wars that people love. That's
Rancor Monster Experience ride. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much. Give me Jabba the Hutt. Then I
Derek,
go to the studios.
Please.
Derek, when you're hungry after you leave Hollywood Studios and you head over to the EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival, what's your next dish that you're going to be grabbing there?
Pickle milkshake.
So there is something called that I saw on the list. It's new this year, and forgive me, I'm going to butcher the name. Goyas.
Goyas. I've been looking at the Goya menu.
It's something called Goyas of the Galaxy, and there's two different ones. Again, I had them written out until I deleted it when I heard the show got canceled.
No,
but they
I was
look
so
really
excited
good.
about this.
They look really good. They look like I had to ask my son what they are. I'm like, what are these things? He's like, they're kind of like pot stickers, kind of like dumplings.
Mm-hmm.
I guess is what they are. But they look good. They had good flavors on them. So yeah, Goyas of the Galaxy.
Yes, there's a buffalo one. It's like buffalo chicken and blue cheese. There's a French onion soup one. I'm really excited about that. And then there's a street corn.
All right. Well, we don't care.
Oh,
That's
they
not what this
all
show's
sound
about.
good.
Jeff,
Super
next
excited.
question.
I didn't say mine, so I'll say mine. I have two. One that the villagers will come with their pitchforks, and one that won't. The one, which one should I do first?
The one
that I think everybody could be on board with is a Wreck-It Ralph. Enter the video game.
Okay.
Ooh,
That would
yes.
fit.
Super Nintendo World up at Epic Universe. I think that could be a cool with the Penelope or Penelope, whatever her name is, kart racing. But I'm going to catch so much hate for this, and I'm going to get hate from the people on this call. But
go.
The Simpsons.
Oh
No.
Totally.
No,
Hollywood
absolutely
Studios.
not. No.
Stop talking. It's my turn. Teacher has the floor. Three things about The Simpsons. Number one, it would fit very nicely at Hollywood Studios. It's not intruding on Mickey. It's not intruding on anybody else, right? It can have its own little Springfield with all the things. Number two, it's the third watched show on Disney Plus. There is a following. It's right behind The Mandalorian and The Descendants. Okay, so it is uber popular. It is the longest running comedy series of all time. It's going on, its 30th season, and they just planned another 1,000 episodes or 200 episodes to make it to 1,000. Trust me, once people get over themselves, it'll work.
agree.
But
I don't.
But the comments are going to kill me.
I don't doubt that people will get it. Like I agree that people would definitely flock to it. It's just Disney legal. I don't think will ever be. I think that's where it will always hit a roadblock.
They're still making them. They're still on TV.
I know.
Yeah, but being on TV and being in the park where Mickey Mouse is right down the road.
Could do Family Guy too then.
Watch the Epcot episode and then come back to me.
It's been a really long time since I've seen The Simpsons, And it's not on this, like, I know it's kind of on the same level as Family Guy, but not quite as not
Not as
near as-
raunchy, yeah.
yeah. So
No.
I don't think it's as, I don't know if the word is offensive that I'm looking for in some circles.
Not the offensive humor.
Yeah, it's not.
Not
I
Family
actually
Guy,
so
it's not South Park, it's not American Dad, it's not any of
Yeah.
those. It's satire. Can't know why I can't say that word. Anyway, I think it would do well, but that's
I
neither
agree.
here nor there. All right, let's go back to DVC for a minute. We've got 6 2042 expiration resorts. 6 resorts expiring in 2042, right? Boulder Ridge, Vero, Hilton Head, Boardwalk, and Beach Club. Which one would you save, and which one would you be the first to bulldoze? This is a 2-part question.
oh, that's easy.
That's
So
easy.
saving in its current form,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
bulldoze, and start over. Amy, you said it's easy. You go
What
Yeah,
were the options again?
It's
Boulder Ridge,
Yeah.
Vero Beach, Hilton Head, Boardwalk, Beach Club. Did I get them all?
yeah.
Unless you're skipping Old Key West because it's an extended.
Yeah, we're not going to count Old Key West because that one's
So the 5.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to for sure keep Boardwalk. And I'm going to get hate for this, but I'm going to bulldoze Boulder Ridge because, you know, if I look at everything, we already got one. we've got a DVC, you know, we'll keep
We have a
Copper
Copper
Creek.
Creek.
Yeah, we'll keep Copper Creek. So we still have DVC over at Wilderness Lodge. I'm not losing any other resorts. You know what I mean? I know I know a lot of people love Boulder Ridge, but it's actually probably my least favorite. And it's not because I don't like it. It's just that I have so many other resorts that I love more.
All right. I'll get equal amount of hate with you. I'm with you with keeping Boardwalk. I don't think you can improve upon that, although Derek wants the clown slide back. But I would bulldoze Beach Club,
Oh,
and I would start over because you had a great concept, but you made it so 10 people could stay there.
yeah, that's true.
So start over, improve upon it, make the lazy river even bigger, make Stormalong Bay even bigger, and then build yourself one of these 900 room monstrosities that you're building over at Fort Wilderness.
Maybe not that big.
and really do the same concept but make it better.
Derek, coming at you.
So I'm with Amy. I'm going to get rid of Boulder Ridge. And it's not that I don't love it, but it's already there. So if I have my choice of staying, do I want to stay in Boulder Ridge or do I want to stay in Copper Creek? Well, I prefer to stay in the main building. Although I do love the Boulder Ridge separate little, lobby and their little atrium area, all that. But no, you still have the original main part of Wilderness with Copper. So I'm going to go ahead. You can go ahead and get rid of Boulder Ridge. And then I'm going to keep a resort. I believe it's called Vero Beach, I believe it's called. Yes, it's a Vero. It's a no-brainer. You keep Vero Beach. I'd be fine with every other DVC going away as long as I can still have my own beach resort, my own place on the beach. Vero Beach stays forever and ever and ever.
Panda.
I had this before Amy said it. I would have said definitely keep Boardwalk and get rid of Boulder Ridge. Boulder Creek. Boulder Ridge. I don't know what it is.
Boulder Ridge Creek.
Boulder Creek Ridge.
Yeah, and I'm actually with Derek. I would keep Vero, and I would absolutely bulldoze Beach Club. And I know people love that resort. The whole thing needs a redesign. The halls are like a maze.
I
The
agree.
balconies are sometimes there, sometimes non-existent.
They're
sometimes-
grimy too, the balconies.
Is that what was in your head when you were thinking of?
Give us, we need something better there. Let's see. We
Nope.
okay on time?
Well, we're shutting
goes
down
the
for the
light.
night. Derek's lights are going out. That's it, folks.
That's how long we've been here. I was just wondering, how much longer do I have right now? Yeah, so we've been taping for now 3 hours. It's usually a 3-hour mix.
There we go. Well, we'll survive with you in the dark for the rest of this. You zoned out halfway when I told you that the food and wine was canceled. Hey, any IPA that you'd take and enjoy on your balcony at Vero Beach?
Yeah,
the food and wine?
here's a new one, and I can't remember because, again, that's why I cut and pasted it and put it on a Word document that I deleted. There's one in the Odyssey. There's a new one in the Odyssey that I can't remember what it is. It's got a really long name, but it's in the Odyssey, and it looks like a good IPA. But again, you really can't go wrong since we're talking beer. Just stick with Canada. Just get La Fin du Monde in Canada. The festival glasses are always like so small. They're like this. Fin du Monde, you can get a good sized glass. It's like a 10% beer. It's the best bang for your buck that you can get. La Fin du Monde, Canada. Thank you.
Yep, and I believe that you were speaking of the Boulevard Brewing Company Space Camper Juice Nova Super Stellar IPA. Wow, that is a name. I did not expect that many words to be shoved into that. I am excited just to see the can.
Yes.
As compared to like the next one down is Brewdog 95 Tropical Session IPA. Like an IPA name will never be the same.
Yeah.
Until you've had a Boulevard Brewing Company Space Camper Juice Nova Super Stellar IPA.
How do they fit that on the can?
That's exactly what I'm excited to find out.
All right.
I will find out. All right, ready?
Let's jump back into the parks here. Soarin. Everybody likes Soarin. Soarin's a good ride.
Mm-hmm.
What's a country you wish they, or I guess it could be a state. What's a scene that you would add to Soarin?
Ooh. So I have to think about what we have. So it's like we have like Germany and China and Arizona.
Right.
Fiji.
We have Fiji.
Well, there is Fiji.
Flying over
Like
Fiji.
longer. And I want more mountains, more overwater bungalows.
Longer
I want longer Fiji.
He wants the smell ingrained in his nose.
Fiji is when they're paddling, right?
Yeah,
I'm pretty
they're
sure.
Yeah, but we need mountains.
Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo.
Like Jurassic Park, mountains in the back.
I would do Alaska.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Wait.
Yeah, like a glacier, like in like a fjord with a glacier.
Well, wait, don't we have that with the polar bear on the ice?
That's
am I
Greenland.
That's as much Fiji then as the canoe
All right,
people.
Norway. I want to see Norway. More. I still like fjords.
Okay, I like that. I like all of those. That's great. Anybody? Derek.
I know. I'm hurting myself.
Yeah, I don't have any specific places that come to mind, but I loved when they did Soarin' over California. I would love to see us go and do like a Soarin' over America, and have more places around the U.S. highlighted. I think you could highlight a lot of cool cities, like just take us and swoop us in between some skyscrapers in New York City.
Yeah, or like New Orleans, or
Yeah, just really to highlight
More.
Okay, wait, Jeff. Hire BioReconstruct once a month to do like a update on what's coming, like, over the Encanto area of the studio so we can see the updates of what's coming.
That's not a terrible idea. I mean, they charge on iDrive for like a
They won't do it,
sketchy
but that would be
helicopter
great. I would
ride for a couple
Right?
$100, so we could just make a ride where you do it forever.
Yeah.
show me the Villains Land area. Let's go fly over it.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Derek,
you go.
nothing?
Oh God. So I mean, they have so much like open air, mountainy, watery scenery that I think maybe like a big city thing, like you guys mentioned, like maybe like Tokyo, like to go in and out the streets of like a busy city. I think might be kind of cool. I think, but yeah.
Abu Dhabi would be cool. All right.
what's yours?
Oh, sorry.
Salt
Had a
Lake.
good one. Oh, like Mediterranean, like south of France. Cannes. That area would be cool. Greece would be another cool one. Anybody?
I was
anywhere.
surprised Derek didn't say Santorini.
yeah.
I was waiting for
Right,
it.
Derek with the grease. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm thrown off this whole show.
Australia's not one. I'd like to see that.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Sydney.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, we do see Sydney. I want like
But Outback would be cool, though.
kangaroos and
Giant spiders.
Koalas.
koalas. Not sandworms.
Okay, we're gonna take a vote on this one. You want another park one or another DVC one?
DVC.
What's your dream for the Lakeshore Lodge restaurant? What would you like to see there if they don't do the Princess and the Frog nonsense? What would you like to see as a restaurant in Lakeshore Lodge?
Asian.
What?
What?
I want Asian. I want like Chinese food. I know it doesn't fit. I'm just telling you what I want.
Fine.
Question.
Never mind.
I want something on par with Southern like homecoming level. You know what I mean? Like Southern food, good fried chicken, barbecue, like, but elevated beyond. Because right now, all they have in terms of like barbecue over at Fort Wilderness is quick service, unless you're doing hoop-de-doo. But
Good barbecue would be good, like a real good barbecue.
That's where my mind went barbecue first, but then I was like, well, you've got Whispering Canyon, like.
Yeah, but I'm talking
that's not like super good barbecue,
like something like top notch.
So
yeah,
in my
upscale
head,
barbecue.
Yeah.
In my head, this would be a fun concept, but we know that, Jeff, you mentioned the original theme here was supposed to be Princess and the Frog themed dining. I think it would have been cool if they had built Tiana's Place and really given you the Tiana's Place dining experience. Now, the problem with my thought is I know how Disney would react if they did that. They would get rid of Hoop-de-Doo. Because that's the experience that in my head I'm thinking of is you've got to have like you've come to Tiana's Place, you're here, she's gonna feed you dinner, and then there's gonna be a show and there's gonna be songs and everything like this.
They could still do that.
The Disney we know today and the people that write the checks are gonna be all on board with that idea, but then they're gonna go, well, that's more live actors. And we're right next door to Hoop-de-Doo, and that's been here forever. And what storyline does Hoop-de-Doo have that ties to a night? I'm just being devil's advocate in my head, but I know that that's the reaction. So I cancel my idea. They can just leave it, no food. Just give us some fishing poles. We'll get some fish out of the lake. It'll be fine.
Pecos Bill could be Tiana's Place. They could really do it the right, because Pecos Bill right now is
Yeah, but I want like I want like the cool experience where there's like a live band playing, like
that would be a great idea.
And there's a lounge where
but to me that belongs in Port Orleans, and I don't care if it's a moderate. Look at Coronado; they've got some good restaurants over there. They need to do that.
This is a nature themed resort, and Bambi's going to be in the main lobby, and Panda wants barbecue, or whoever wanted barbecue.
That was me. He wants Japanese or.
Oh, you can barbecue Asian fusion.
Wow. Derek, save us. What do you got?
I say you got to keep it. I don't want another fancy restaurant. Like, I don't want one where here's, $60 steaks and all that. I don't want one where you have to dress up. And I think Amy touched on it, like a little bit of barbecue mixed with like Art Smith's. Place I can go to get thigh-high chicken biscuits. That's what I want. I don't even care if you put another Art Smith's in that place. It would go over like gangbusters. So I think for a restaurant, I don't want another, pretentious like fancy.
Yeah, you want casual.
Here's your pick from one appetizer, pick from one entree, pick from one dessert. I pray to God it's not like that. I think for a resort of that size, just get something casual. Just something casual, but something good. And barbecue is severely lacking at Disney. And I'm not talking about, you can go to Woody's, Andy's Toy Story basement house and go get, platters of terrible barbecue. No one wants that. I'm talking about like real good barbecue. That would be a good place to do it.
Derek, was there any good barbecue on that menu for the EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival?
Not that I saw, but there was a beer in Japan, Paul, that was brand new. I believe it was some kind of a apple IPA, if I'm not mistaken. It was in Japan. So I did have that on my sheet, which I was very intrigued by, because
sounds yummy.
Normally, I don't really do anything in Japan. The frozen beer they had there was kind of cute. It was like a novelty, but it really
I believe you're speaking of the Brewlando Brewing Fuji Apple IPA. Hey, Fuji, we went full circle. Bada bing.
That's it.
Jeff, take us away.
What?
Okay, so currently in the World Showcase, Mexico, France, and I can't read my own writing, Frozen, so Norway, are the only pavilions that have a ride. We don't care about shows. Add me a ride to your favorite pavilion.
Well, Remy's already there, so
I've had like a million thoughts about this, because I feel like if it has to be based on the IP that like the movie's based out of, you've got Snow White is Germany, you've got
I don't think it needs to be IP
Pinocchio
based.
is Italy, You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like there's a lot of options there. But it needs to be like better. Like when I think of Pinocchio, think of that terrible ride at Disneyland. I hate the Pinocchio ride. It's just so creepy. So like I feel like you could go.
It really is.
You could go with that older original IP, keeping the country that movie originated from intact, but do something cool. So I would say Pinocchio in Italy, and or what's the dog movie? Oh my goodness, Lady and the Tramp. Is that in Italy? Or Lady and the Tramp, or Snow White something in Germany.
Lady and the Tramp is definitely not in Italy.
It's
They
not,
go to an Italian,
but they eat
they go to an
spaghetti.
Italian restaurant, but it's actually in America.
Oh no! You know, I've never seen it.
Oh my god.
Ever. I've never watched it.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, back to Pinocchio in Italy. That's what I got.
I'll go.
Yeah.
Go.
Go.
I'm going to go with, I think, a criminally underused land at Epcot, which is Morocco. I think that's such a cool land. And the fact that all the cool stuff that they really used to have there, especially that restaurant was great and it had like belly dancers, you know, now it's like an AP lounge. I mean, that to me is just, I don't know, it's embarrassing because it's such a really cool themed land to kind of walk through. So I think how they haven't or try to come up with, again, if money's no object, some kind of magic carpet Aladdin ride in Morocco would be cool.
Love that.
Thank
Love
you.
that.
Thank you.
Panda, he looked like you maybe had something.
You know, I keep trying to come up with something original, but I can't because I feel like Epcot needs something big, something exciting. They were supposed to do a Mount Fuji in the past behind Japan, and that's just where my mind keeps going. I think, and I know it's there, the room, a nice big white mountain behind Japan with some really good coaster experience. I don't know a lot about Japanese lore, but there's got to be something to hang on to for that coaster or something original, not just a regular Matterhorn, something different, but a coaster type ride in a Mount Fuji.
Love
That'd be
that.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amy, you mentioned earlier bringing more like Big Hero 6 in. So I feel like you could tie that into the World Showcase somehow as well. This one is strange for me to say because I feel like people hate on it, but I think over in like the UK area, could we have like a newer like Peter Pan ride that is like super cool where we're flying over everything?
Where you don't wait 2 hours to fly over cardboard.
Yeah. I don't know why that ride does so well because it just,
It's horrible.
it's just a getting out of the heat maybe thing, but it is always so busy. But I think like you could just take it and make it so much better with the technology that we have today. This summarized my thoughts on change in general in Disney parks, which is not a popular one, but I'm also like, as technology improves, yes, we should improve things and we should make it better than it was before. And we can pay tribute to what was there before, but we can also make it like 100 times cooler at the same time and be something that we actually do ride every time we walk into that park versus walk by and go 85 minutes. No, I ain't gonna get in that line.
That's because it's a rite of passage for every single parent out there. And you all know you have to take your kids or they take your parenting license away if you don't take them on Peter Pan. And it's everyone's first. I did it with my kids. It's one of their first, kind of quote unquote, other than It's a Small World, their first like ride that they get to go on. And it's flying over London and looking down and having your kids say, oh, look. And then you're still feeling the need to try to recreate that moment every single time you go back.
Look, someone's hair tie.
The Peter Pan in
Everest.
Fantasy Springs is pretty impressive.
Now where?
In Fantasy Springs?
Oh,
In,
really?
Is it Japan? Where is
Japan,
Fantasy
yeah.
Springs?
Yeah.
I think it's Japan.
It's impressive, yeah.
Yeah.
Even their Winnie the Pooh, though, puts our
Yeah.
cardboard to
For sure. Well, and I was going to say, I kind of went the same direction with Paul to the United Kingdom, but instead of Peter Pan, I went Alice in Wonderland. The amount of fun we had on the original Alice in Wonderland in Disneyland, which is tiny.
Yeah.
And short. If they expanded that with some new tech and stuff would be cool.
Yeah,
I also
and the
thought-
new ride is great. Yeah,
Or
there's plenty of room there for it.
somewhere over in France or not France, sorry, Germany or Italy. I don't know.
Or just give us Mary Poppins that you took away. Like,
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Oh,
Take it back.
I would also. I know that I think Panda. Was it Panda that brought up Coco and Hollywood Studios? I'd like to see Coco in Mexico, but not taking away the Three Caballeros because I still love them. So give me
Yeah.
some
Yeah,
kind
you
of
mean-
Coco ride.
That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
you mean the animatronic Caballeros or the ride itself?
The ride, yeah, I like the
Oh.
ride.
Based
To
off-
me,
They're not
that's
gonna-
just classic. But if
They're
you
not
gotta
going
get
to
rid of it,
add
you
2
can,
rides.
but-
Yeah.
and based
Yeah.
But I
off
just
of,
wish they would keep those animatronics.
based off of the comments of our last random question show, double down on Remy apparently, because we were all in the minority, and Derek can just take a victory bow right now because
I like them, too.
everyone agreed with Derek.
I mean, like they like spray French bread smells right on you during the ride. Bread,
Apparently, you just have to hand Amy bread, and actually,
baguettes.
one of her favorite things at Disneyland is to go through the bread store place
I
and get a free
love
bread
that. I was
sample.
gonna do that, but then you bought a whole loaf.
Bought an entire
Wow.
Mickey loaf of bread when we were there. 'Cause I
And-
always wanted to. I always wanted to say I bought one of those giant enormous breads.
And special shout out to the person who made the YouTube comment about Remy that everyone that watched that segment is now dumber because of everything that I said. So I applaud you. It's my favorite YouTube comment of all time. Bless you.
I didn't see
That was
that.
hysterical.
It's the greatest.
You're
ever.
rambling, incoherent rambling.
We're all dumber.
How are we doing on time, Paul?
Oh, we're doing wonderful. You probably got about 2 or 3 more, I'd say.
Okay.
My light's gonna go.
We all hate Disney sequels and Disney Plus series for the most part. But what Disney IP do you think would be served well with either a sequel or its own series?
Don't say it. You'll ruin it.
No. This won't ruin it. This would be awesome because they did this.
Oh,
They
I
did
think-
this kind of, and we liked it with some other. Like we loved Monsters at Work. We thought Monsters
I
at Work
did love
was a
Monsters at Work.
was
because it highlighted other monsters in the area. So all you've got to do is double down on what you did good with Wall-E before. You made the Bernie short a long time ago, and it was money. Do a short series on Disney Plus of just some of the random robots that you
That
just
would be cool.
meet for 5 minutes in Wall-E.
Yeah.
And I think that would just be a great short series on Disney
Love
Plus.
that.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
I love that. Also, on the Monsters at Work, we love that. I love Doug Days.
Doug Days was good.
You've never
Oh,
watched
yeah,
Doug
yeah, yeah.
Days. It is so cute. It's all about Doug and Carl
And his real dogisms.
yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I gotta think for a minute. So
No,
All right.
Amy,
Well, while you're
thinking of
thinking, go ahead,
the
Panda.
kid with Carl would be great. Just further adventures of where the house goes on the balloons.
Yeah. Or his entire Boy Scout experience, like going to Boy Scout camp meetings and everything, and doing
Getting his
doing
merit badges and
yeah, doing
Yeah.
the whole
He's a
series is
strong
like every
character.
episode you earn a badge, for something. I don't know.
Derek.
So I'm not going to go with an animated one or like a Pixar one. I just want more episodes of is it called Behind the Attraction?
Mm-hmm.
That series
Love it.
I love.
So good.
That. I think it's so funny and how it's done. It's kind of irreverent, so it doesn't take itself too seriously. So it's not like here's just a history of the ride. I just want more episodes of that show because God knows you could do it on so much stuff. So yes, that's what I want.
I'm
I
with
love
you.
that.
You know what would
Fun
pair
fact,
good with that,
you know
Derek,
Chandler's
is a pickle
girlfriend on Friends,
milkshake.
Kathy? Oh, what? Sorry.
What?
I said, you know what would pair good with that, Derek, is a pickle milkshake.
And the new juice beer, the cherry lime Schofahofer.
Ah,
Oh no,
That
There's
sounds
another
yummy.
one now?
there is another one. Cherry lime coming to the Germany pavilion this year.
I want to try it.
Oh,
Sorry,
gonna be
sorry,
so
Jeff.
good.
I've gone with this bit, so I'm just doubling down. Go ahead.
Very good. Amy, you didn't say yours yet. Did you think?
Okay,
one?
I want more Remy. So at the end of Ratatouille, they had their own little Ratatouille restaurant, and I want like just a series of a couple episodes of how things are going in that restaurant.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. And I would choose not for a series, but for a full sequel. I want the Who Framed Roger Rabbit 2 that we never got. There's actually a book.
God,
There's a book
yes.
that they could do. And they could sprinkle in some of these newer animated things that if they could ever get the licensing. Like, I don't know how they did it last time because the original had Looney Tunes and Hanna-Barbera and a whole bunch of other, but you could throw in all kinds of stuff, DreamWorks and The Simpsons, and you could do a lot. It could be fun, but it'll never happen. It'll never happen.
Never.
If someone gifted you 100 points at a DVC resort that you don't already own, which one would you choose?
Oh, it's a good one.
Is it just 100 one time?
Yeah, we have a lot of follow-up questions.
One time
No,
or like a
100 points,
contract?
they're yours forever till the contract expires.
Oh, I get a 100-point contract.
Yep. But it's you can't already own there.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
Yep.
Fort Wilderness. I will take 100 points at Fort Wilderness since it's the newest property. And am I getting it resale or direct?
Oh, I don't know. Sure.
Okay, yeah. I'll take 100 direct points to Fort Wilderness, please.
Okay.
Because that gets me in like the new evolution. Because I feel like we're going to eventually have to buy into the new evolution just because of what we do for a living. But
Can I wait for Lakeshore Lodge to be ready?
Sure.
That's going to be my answer.
There's not a lot of hard and fast rules here.
change my answer.
And
All-Star
easy.
Sports.
Yeah. Go ahead, Panda.
Polynesian, 100%. Polynesian, 100%.
I'm going because I don't book more than 7 months out, so I'm going Saratoga Springs. Saratoga Springs because I just want points for points' sake. I want points to use them anywhere within that 7-month window. What's available a month from now? Saratoga all the way. I don't want to stay there, Saratoga, but I'm going to use my points there to stay elsewhere.
Okay.
Saratoga
would
just
do
screams of America, Derek, and so does the Gulf Coast style seafood roll at the Flavors of America booth.
Good.
It is a warm seafood roll with, it says warm water lobster.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
It means it's not cold water lobster. It's from
okay.
like the Caribbean.
Rock
Caribbean
shrimp, lobster bisque, and a sherry cream on a toasted brioche bun.
It sounds how much is it?
Great question.
I
Don't know
don't
the
have any
answer.
prices.
Is that in the booth that's in that like America Courtyard?
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
booth that's there permanently now? Yeah. I
Yeah.
like that booth.
They're
Yeah.
actually
good
doing a
booth.
lot better because last year that
Yeah.
booth was terrible, and they finally brought back like the seafood roll and.
I don't know about you, Derek, but I'm excited to pair that with the pumpkin cheesecake blonde stout.
I thought about that. I saw that, but then I thought, do I want pumpkin cheesecake stout when it's like 95? Like that just sounds like
Okay,
way
but this
too-
is running through November, so we can do that. We can have that pumpkin spout. We can have like a date night and
You heard it here, Derek and Paul date night.
Eric up all date night, Disney date night.
Yeah.
Let's go.
we'll go live on patreon.com/DVC fan. Only because that's like our new favorite pastime is to just go live on Patreon.
Well, I found out how.
Cook breakfast with Amy.
We have not done that.
The Rodizio beef stick looks pretty good. That's not what it's called, but
What?
it's-
Did he say
good.
beef stick?
I think I meant skewer. Beef skewer.
Panda's walking away from that.
That's not even in the America Pavilion, is it?
No.
Where?
No, I don't even know where it is. but
You're
it looks
really
good.
hungry.
Beef. Yeah. Beef. What
stick
website are you
style.
on?
Hold on. It's Fires of Flavor, Flavor of Fires, or Fire Breathing Dragon Flavors.
Oh, yes.
Flavors from Fire.
Yeah.
They still got the corned beef thing on there.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. Jeff, what was I don't even remember the last question you asked us, but what was your answer?
No, we're ready for the next question.
Did you answer your question?
I said Polly.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep.
Take us away. Give us a doozy to end the night on.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Follow up Rodizio.
Derek is gonna love this question so much. If you could make a video game out of any Disney movie that hasn't been done, what would you choose?
Ooh, God. Why would I like that question?
Because you give us crap about Mario Kart all the time and our
true.
Nintendo Switches.
That's true. Boy, I'm going to have to think. A video game based on it?
Here, I'll go
So,
first this time to kind of give you an idea of what I'm thinking of. So
Yeah,
they did this
explain
on
to me
the
what-
original Nintendo. They did this on the original Nintendo, but I want an updated version where it's a platformer similar to Super Mario Brothers or Sonic or whatever, Donkey Kong, whatever you're choosing is. But it's Mickey Mouse through all of his eras. So you start at Steamboat Willie and you go through like the Ghost ones and the band concert and you progress all the way to the new terrible, terrifying Mickeys. But you like Fantasia, you hit all the highlights and as you progress, that's in my mind, that's kind of what I was thinking of.
I remember playing a Mickey game. I think it was on maybe Xbox or something. It was super cool. It was like Mickey, and it was all black and white, and then you like painted stuff. What game was that?
Yeah. They're
Called Epic Mickey. Yeah.
Epic
That's
Mickey, yeah.
I'd like to do a roller coaster tycoon equivalent of Disney parks.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh,
So like you control, you get to make all of those decisions. Like you decide how much your annual passes are and whether or not lightning lanes are $79 a piece, and you see how your revenue does. Can be it's
actually
an educational game, folks.
Yep. I still play Roller Coaster Tycoon all the time.
yeah, that's a good one.
Does it work well for the Switch? I was actually looking at it the other day.
I don't play it on the Switch. I play it on my PC, but I have the mobile version. There's a mobile version on my phone that works
I
great.
thought about buying the Switch 2 version. Don't lie, you liked some Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I've never played it.
It's great.
You were more of a
Oh,
Sims girl.
I did. I like to build the houses.
You never like live out the life. It would just be house
No,
after
I
house.
just built.
building.
Yeah, I had everyone had this cheat code that gave you unlimited money, so I just used that and I just built houses. This is all I like doing.
How's our household?
Decorating.
How's our house holding up to those dreams?
It's all right.
We're not quite
I
there.
don't have
Not
an
quite
indoor
there yet.
swimming pool or anything like my Sims had. My problem with video games is I'm terrible at them and I don't like conflict. So sometimes when Paul plays Fortnite, I'm like, look how pretty the trees are. Like, why can't you just walk around and enjoy the nature and the scenery
This is part of her new,
instead of trying to shoot people?
but she can't look away. Like it's part of her new
can't.
pastime is to just watch me play Fortnite sometimes, and she just that's so pretty. Go to the snow area.
The fall trees, yeah.
It looks. Can you make a snow angel? No. Can you build a snowman?
So I would just want something where you could just walk around and it's very lifelike and you're in the parks and like maybe you can have like little tasks, but I don't want any conflict. I don't want no bad.
Oh, you're gonna love
Antagonist.
Villains Land. No conflict. You're gonna love it.
No
They actually had
antagonist,
one
just
that
happily
Amy
ever
Krieger's
after.
talking
Shout out
about.
to
where
our good
you-
friend Phil that I know listens to this show because he texts me every Monday or Tuesday when he finally does. But he enjoys Farm Simulator, and that's all I can think of as Amy's just talking about calm and serenity. It's just farming
There's this one
on a tractor.
video game I want to
Power-
buy for
Power
our
Wash.
Switch, and it's called Endless Ocean, and all you do is like swim
Yeah.
around and look at fish. That's what I want to do.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
So yeah.
They actually had a game like you're talking about, Amy, that you got to design your avatar and go wandering through the Magic Kingdom, and like you went to Pirates and
I saw
played a
that,
mini
but wasn't
game.
it very cartoony?
Yeah, it was terrible.
I want
But
like real
they
life.
did it well. It could
feel
be
like
cool.
I'm in the park.
Yeah.
All right, I thought out of the box in this one, and I haven't fleshed it out, but I know you could, Jeff. Not on me now. I mean, like when you think about it later, a Muppet Show video game, and there's different little mini games which are pieces of the show, and depending upon how good you are, that's how the audience likes the show. But a Muppet video game, Muppet Show video game.
Can Waldorf and Statler yell at you when you do bad things?
Yes, yeah, that'd be perfect.
Can we double down on that idea just a little bit? And can we just take the concept of like Mario Party and inject Disney
Yes.
characters? Like, I think
I
that would be
love
cool too. Or if you just wanted to do Panda's version with just Muppets characters, like I think you could make a lot of cool mini games and fun things like Mario Party.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that idea. Also, a Mario Kart, but each Disney character has like their own abilities would be cool. You can
That would be
unlock
cool.
infinite numbers of characters. So.
Infinite.
Derek, are your taste buds tingling?
Yes, I am hungry, Paul. I'm dying of hunger. Please.
That's
tell
great.
me.
Well, we're going to end this show, but also, in case you cared, the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival is already started. It started on August 28th, and it runs through November 22nd. So you got plenty of time to get all of these amazing foods that we've not talked about tonight because we pivoted and we did Jeff's questions instead. But I think
I love Jeff's
I
questions.
stand behind what Panda said at the top of this show. This is going to be our most viewed episode ever, and it's mainly because of this plug that I put at the end, which is that if you've got a spare screen on your computer, just run the DVC show on repeat all day, every day in the background, because that does wonders for our views. It'll boost those view counts and boost all of that. So just find a spare device and just run the DVC show. Kids don't
you
have
do
something to watch on their way home from school, just turn on the DVC show.
And if you run it 12 times and go up, up, down, down, left, right, ABA, select, start on your keypad, it unlocks a fantastic dancing video of Panda.
and you get a luggage tag as well.
Let us know your answers to these questions in the comments, because that's the best part of this entire random questions. And I think Panda or Derek, you're going to be up next with our random questions. So start compiling your list, because
I am ready.
You'll be asking the next
ready.
one. Derek, you already deleted your list, so it's in your trash can on your computer somewhere. That'll do it for this week's episode of the DVC show. We'll see y'all next Monday.